Hey, what's up friends? Welcome back to the channel. So I've been DJing with in-ear monitors for years now. I usually just have one in my left and then dangle the right one. I've been using a really expensive Sennheiser system that works great, but it cost me a small fortune. I've also got custom molded Ultimate Ears monitors. However, I do think there is a way to do this if you're on a budget. Recently, Xvive, and it's spelled Xvive, sent me their new U45 wireless in-ear monitor system to test out. And I gotta say, I'm genuinely impressed. For a fraction of the price of my Sennheiser setup, this thing just might be the game changer that budget-conscious DJs have been waiting for. Let's dive in and see if the U45 can deliver professional-grade performance without breaking the bank. Okay, let's start with what you get in the actual box. Now, of course, the U45 comes with the transmitter. This is what's going to plug into your mixer. Then you've got the receiver that's going to clip onto your belt, and you've got a 1/4" to XLR adapter. You've got your USB-C charging cables for both of the units, and you got a nice little carrying bag, and of course the manual, which I don't know where that is. First thing I noticed, the build quality feels solid. The U45 has like a really cool gold finish to it, and it looks a lot more expensive than its $270 price tag. The materials that they used actually feel durable, and everything has a really nice weight to it. It's not cheap or plasticky at all. So coming from my Sennheiser system, which is a full rack mount rig, I was expecting to feel a quality drop, but honestly, it feels heavy duty and, dare I say, kind of heavy. Now let's talk about why this might be the perfect system for us DJs. The biggest upgrade from the older U4 model is that the U45 operates on 5.8 gigahertz instead of the 2.4 gigahertz. Why does that matter? Well, 2.4 is the same frequency of Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and basically every smart device you have. So when you're DJing at a packed venue with a bunch of people, phones, tablets, Wi-Fi networks, that 2.4 gets crowded fast, and it can lead to dropouts and interference. The 5.8 gigahertz band is much cleaner, less competition, which means a more reliable signal and fewer dropouts. Trust me, the last thing you want is when your monitors are cutting out in your ears in the middle of mixing. The system also features true diversity technology with dual antennas that constantly scan for the strongest signal. This is huge for DJs because we're always moving around the booth or reaching for different controls, sometimes stepping away to talk to clients or to take a request or even to run to the bathroom. Setup on these things is super ridiculously simple, and I mean DJ friendly simple. You don't need to be a sound guy to understand this. You literally just plug the transmitter into your mixer's headphone output, and then you clip the receiver to your belt, you put your in-ear monitors in your ears, you select the same channel on both units, and you're done. No complicated menus, no syncing procedures, no app. I cannot say the same thing for what I'm currently using. Now, I know mostly DJs watch this channel, so one thing to note for DJs specifically, the transmitter does stick out a lot from your mixer. So I'd recommend grabbing a right angle adapter instead of this one to keep it out of your way and it's not bumping into your waist or your belt while you're mixing. It's a small thing, but when you're in the zone, you're kind of moving around, you don't want to bump it or snap it off. The channel selection, like I said, is super straightforward too. You just use the little wheel on top, you pick from the 6 available channels, and then it locks in that channel. You set the same channel on here, boom, no accidental changes. And if you need to change it, just double press the channel button. Now, let's talk about performance because that's what really matters, right? The latency is under 5 milliseconds. That is not even noticeable to the human ear. I've been beat matching with these now for a few days since I got them, and I really can't tell any difference from my wired headphones, which I hate, or even my expensive Sennheiser system. The audio quality is clear, 24-bit, 48 kilohertz resolution, and a 110 dB dynamic range. Range-wise, Xvive claims 100 plus feet. In my testing, that might be a little stretch, but I can easily walk probably 50 feet from the booth without issues, and maybe 100 feet with no walls in the way. For DJ applications, this is more than enough. How far do you really need to walk away from your setup while still hearing music? Battery life, super solid. Both the transmitter and receiver last about 10 hours, which will easily get you through any gig, probably a couple. And they charge via USB-C, which is a huge upgrade from the older micro USB systems. I hated micro USB. Everything charges in about 2 hours, and you can even get a quick top up if you need it between sets or between gigs. As someone that has been DJing with in-ears for a long time, let me tell you, the freedom of movement is incredible. No more getting tangled up in headphone cables or accidentally yanking them out of your mixer mid-set. I can walk around my booth, I can interact with the crowd, I can take requests, I can even step briefly away without losing my monitor feed in my ear. The sound quality is genuinely impressive. I can hear all the detail I need for beat matching. Bass response is tight, punchy, the highs are crisp without being harsh. Compared to my Sennheiser system, I can hear a little bit of a difference, obviously in audio quality. And of course, I've got the custom molded Ultimate ears, but really it's not enough to justify the price. And that's saying something. In addition, the signal reliability has been rock solid, like I said. Here's the bottom line. At around 270 bucks, the U45 delivers performance that rivals systems that cost 3 to 4 times this. My Sennheiser setup was well over $1,000. The custom in-ear plugs were probably $1,000. But let's be honest, not everybody can afford a setup like that. The U45 is gonna get me 90% of the way there for a tenth of the price. For mobile DJs, bedroom producers, or anyone looking to upgrade from wired headphones without spending a fortune, this is a no-brainer. The build quality is solid, the performance is pro grade, and the price point makes it accessible to DJs pretty much at any level. The only minor downsides, you're limited to only 6 channels, so if you're in a situation with multiple wireless systems, you might run into limitations. And like I mentioned, you definitely want to get a right angle adapter for cleaner cable management right by your waist. So I feel like we have to test these things out before we wrap this video up. So what we did is just came into the office. We didn't have a full DJ setup in here. So we just hooked up into my little Focusrite box, into the headphone out, and then right into here. And I'm just playing something off Spotify. So, you know, we're in the front part of my office now where I usually sit and work. So I'm just gonna put something on. Sounds good. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit just so I can talk to you guys without screaming. But I'm gonna take a walk. Saquon's gonna walk with me. Let's head towards the back where we normally shoot. All right, and make sure we still got signal. So leaving the office. Whoa, whoa. Still in here, still good. Got it. Still good. Walk out here in the hall. I mean, now we're out here by the bathrooms. Still got signal. I mean, you're never gonna need to go this far, but might as well keep going. So it just started to break up right out here. So we'll walk all the way back and you'll be able to see me one more time. So walking back in, back door. I mean, perfectly good signal all through here. You're not gonna need to go any further than that. Sounds good. Let me put both of them in so I can get a good. They sound good. They sound good. And especially not using an expensive pair of actual earbuds either. I mean, there you have it. Range test, sound test. Wish y'all could hear it. Sounds good. So would I recommend the Xvive U45 for DJs? Absolutely. This system punches way above its weight class and it delivers professional performance at a price that's not going to break your bank. Whether you're just starting out with wireless in-ear monitors or looking to upgrade from an older system, I do believe the U45 should be on your short list. If you found this review helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more DJ gear reviews and gig logs, and let me know in the comments what other gear you'd like me to test out. Until next time, peace.